Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Allie, and today we are we're reviewing Auric Beauty. I was so excited to get this. I was so excited to order it. I was on the site right when it launched in order to get it. I love Samantha Ravindal. I didn't get the whole collection. I got the Smoke Reflect and Temper, which is the rose gold, and then I got the Glow Lust and Selenite. So we're just gonna put it on our face. I've been wearing it for about a week now, and I want to show you how I personally wear these products in order to make my face a absolute glowing masterpiece, and how I wear it on my eyes and all that stuff, what brushes I use. Spoiler alert, I love everything, so this is not going to be like a roast. I love it. I need a headband. My hair went flat. It was like super cute and curly, and then I went outside and this is what we're left with. So let me find a headband and we will go ahead and get started. I've already done my brows with the Anastasia brow pen. And so I am going to go ahead and prime my face so that my primer will sink in while we do our eyes. And I've lately been using the Ciate Watermelon Burst Primer. No mirror. I hate the mirror behind me, but it is what it is. I'll have a good background where I can do my makeup. My other background where I film other videos is much better. Okay, so I want to first talk about and kind of show off the component a little bit. So it comes with a powder on the top, and it's a super shiny kind of like hard pressed pigment, and then when you open it up you have a cream shadow, and the cream is more like a mousse. I would compare it to like maybe the Charlotte Tilbury cream shadows, where they're a little bit moussier in texture, creating like a more tacky base. You can wear both of them on their own. Today I'm going to use them together because that's just the way that I like to use them. But these are really nice. They feel luxury, they feel weighty. The only critique I have is when I received mine, you can probably see it made a little bit of a mess. The whole thing came out and was kind of like stuck to the top of the lid, but that stuff happens. I'm not gonna like cry a river about it, you know. But I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can do our eyes first. So the way I like to do my eyes with this product, I really wish I had a mirror. I'll just use this little mirror. Okay, my hands are shaking. I just personally take a brush like this. This is the Persona brush that comes with their little 4-pan palette. It's a denser, fluffier blending brush, and I take it and I dip it into the product fairly lightly because a little bit of product does go a long way. And hold on, I forgot, I do use an eyeshadow base, but I only use it on the top portion of my eye, kind of like right there. Just gonna blend this quickly just to kind of cover up the veins and stuff that I have on my lids. But you can absolutely go in without an eye base. It's just what I personally do. So I'm gonna take the cream shadow and blend it on the lid. And for this look in particular, I'm just gonna kind of like give it a little bit of an edge. Put it into my crease and just kind of you can obviously go in with another shadow as like a transition shade, but I just kind of prefer it like this, and you can kind of see the difference. And because it's still wet, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the powder, and I just go in with my finger and tap it onto the lid. And it's super, like, it's almost like dumb how easy it is to use. You can obviously do more. You can obviously play it up with some shadows in your collection. You can do all that, but I just find that this is so simple and so easy that why would I do anything else? And I'll show you how moussey it is. Like when you press your brush in, it moves with the product. It's a really interesting formula. And that is the Smoke Reflect. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's so nice and it's so pretty, and I do think it's special. I think what makes it special is the fact that it has this moussey texture on the bottom and the shadow on top, and it just, you can play it up, you can play it down, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I'm sweating, I'm so sorry. And I think that's what makes it so interesting. So I'm gonna zoom you out and we are going to work on the face. I'm seriously so sweaty. So the way that I like to use this is 3 different ways. I don't necessarily recommend doing them all. I just personally like doing them all. So I take it on the back of my hand. The component is really nice. Again, it's super weighty, and the cap is specifically designed in order to keep the product fresh for a long time. It doesn't have like the dates on it, but I'm sure that there's like a reason for that. I think sometimes like with newer brands, they don't put the dates on things, and I can't remember the reason why. But anyway, I am gonna go ahead and take my sponge. I have no foundation or anything on, and I'm going to blend this into the high points of my face. And I personally think you can use this on its own. Powder is dropped out of this. It doesn't have coverage necessarily, but it almost feels like it blurs your skin a little bit. Do you see what I mean? I think that just looks so pretty, just on its own. You don't have any makeup on, you're just like trying to get out the door. I just think it's so pretty. Like pop a little concealer under your eyes. I literally thought I was gonna sweat to death. Okay, so then I take my foundation. My current one is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, which I used to love this, and I just don't find that I love it as much as I used to. But I take a pump of that, and more like half a pump of the CC Cream, and like a half-ish pump of the Glow Lust, and just kind of mix it with my sponge, and then apply that to the face. All of these steps that I'm doing, like you could choose one. You don't have to do all of them. I'm just trying to show you what it looks like at its fullest, glowiest potential. But do what feels right to you. If you want, that's the thing that I like about this product is it's a liquid luminizer, but it's also a foundation mix-in, or it's a primer, or it's a highlighter. It's like kind of just whatever you want or need it to be. And the thing with this brand is that it's designed to be a luxury product, and one thing that I look for in luxury products is I want a product that I can use in a multitude of different ways, and that's what this provides. It just provides you like a true multi-use product. I forgot I was going to try a new concealer out, and I don't know how it's going to look. I finally got the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, but I just don't know how it's going to look on top of the foundation. And I also don't know how to wear this. I tried it last night just like for a second, and it was so matte. I'm going to try it. This is the e.l.f. It's called the concealer brush. So just like I think a little bit goes a long way. Where's my sponge? It's definitely the wrong shade. I think this is like, don't think I have to set my under eyes. That's for sure. Okay, I am not gonna set my concealer because it's so matte just on its own. But I am gonna set my cheek area just to prepare it for bronzer. Okay, so I have found that with this product, I prefer to apply my bronzer and my blush first. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with the Flawless Beauty bronzer. Just gonna tap it in. Then I'm gonna go in with the Milani Color Harmony blush in Berry Rays. Okay, now I'm going to take the Glow Lust and again put it on the back of my hand. You need a very small amount of product for this. And I'm going to go with my sponge. And it's like just a gorgeous glow. And a little bit on the nose. So I am going to set my face with some setting spray, put on a lip and some mascara, and come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, this is everything on my face. And I feel like this is such a short review, but I feel like so many people have already done videos on it and I don't have anything new to say. I just kind of wanted to show you my application method and kind of tell you why I like it. I don't own a product like this specifically. And to be honest, I don't own a product like either of these things. I think the brand itself is so unique and the products are so unique that even if you don't own something like that or haven't ever tried something like that, I think you'd really enjoy it. I have pretty normal skin, normal combination dry, oily, and I haven't found that this makes me look more oily throughout the day. I don't think it causes more transfer. It's the type of formula where if you have dry skin, it's not necessarily going to moisturize, but it's going to boost whatever you put underneath of it, like a moisturizing primer or whatever. And if you're oily, it's just going to enhance your natural oils, and even if you set it, it's still going to come through. I have used this where I set my whole face and it looked good. I've used this where I didn't set at all. I've used it just by putting it underneath makeup. I've used it just by mixing in with my foundation, and I've used it just as a highlighter. And every single method, while there may be nuanced differences, all of them give the same result, which is just a gorgeously glowy skin. I kind of have a thing for what I like to call greasy turkey skin, where like when you pull a turkey out of the oven, that like greasiness it has on the top. I prefer that look. I know not everyone is into that, but if you are into it, then I recommend under foundation, with foundation, and on top of foundation. I didn't use any powder highlights. The only slightly glowy thing I used, this blush does have like a shimmery aspect to it, but it doesn't normally come off as super glowy. So the glow you're seeing is coming from Auric. So that's pretty much it. I just want to show you my application method. So thank you so much for watching. If there's another brand you want me to review, let me know. I've been thinking about picking up some stuff from Vive, so if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
When you're with me, baby, don't you see them shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see them shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see them shining?